Alright, welcome back to the RC barn. Well, we're going to keep going on this Flying King. Like on the last video, we got most of the wings are pretty much done. I haven't touched them since last time, so I still got all that sanding and stuff to do. But anyways, I'm going to get on, as you can see here, to the tail surfaces. I've already went ahead and pre-cut the stock I need from Bosch's sheet. I actually didn't have enough sheet stock to keep going with the build, so I had to wait for a Bosch USA order to come in so I could get the necessary pieces here and or the necessary balsa that I needed. Couldn't believe I didn't have any 3/8 stock in my bin. That kind of took me off surprise. So anyways, we're gonna get onto this. This is gonna be not using any power tools. I mean, if you guys are, just starting out, wanting to scratch build or build from a kit or whatnot, you might not have all these tools that I got that I've encompassed over the years, and so T-pins, a saw, an X-Acto knife, and straight edge and some glue. So what I do with just kind of line everything up here, and then I always start with my outer dimension. Now you'll see me, I've seen this come up on the you guys, I don't know if any of you guys have been watching the Dubro Master Build Class series on, it's every other Monday, twice a month, and I have pretty interesting content. They're building an old school model explain on there, more geared towards your beginner modeler. But anyways, one of the things that came up with was how do you pin stuff to your building table. Well, I like to do the X-brace. You'll see me do that here in a little bit. Thicker pieces like this. Let's just I think that by adding the T-pins through your center, you kind of weaken the lid up a little bit. Ain't much, just personal preference. But wide stuff like this, hard to do the X pattern on because it's so thick. This is 3/8 by 3/4 around the perimeter, and then and I know you guys have seen me cut the wood on the my stock on the bandsaw a bunch, but I mean really, yeah, you're saving a little bit of money on buying sticks over just buy a stick and make your own sticks. I like doing that because I can make custom sizes if I need to. And then I've already kind of, like I said, kind of pre-planned this out a little bit. So anyways, we'll have to make the center section here. But you don't have to have that stuff to build. I built my first scratch built model on this building table, believe it or not, and back in the mid-90s, plane called the Scorpion. Probably talked about it a few times, and with nothing more than a handsaw and an X-Acto knife, and yeah. Oh, we got to add, it looks like we get some doubles in here. So anyways, I'm still set up on my bandsaw to cut more. This is 3/8 by 3/16 in the middle, and it gets I'm gonna go a little big on this so I can get my angles in there when I'm ready for that. Anyways, this building table I'm building off of, my dad built this very, very long time ago, and it was his first building table. Yeah, I need a bit of sandpaper helps too. Let me get my sanding block. But sandpaper, I think this is just like, I don't remember what grit this is. If this is 60 or what it is. Double stick, bought it at Ace. Or sticky side, so you can stick it to the whatever block you're using. Welcome to all the new subscribers too. I'm just kind of eyeballing my angle here, and I'm gonna, I don't know if you can see that or not, I'm just gonna sand my angle into it as this gets that's pretty good. Make sure it's kind of straight there. That's pretty good. I can glue that in. There ain't no reason to just pin it all together. Had to go get some HCA too. Gluing some stuff up last week, and I plumb ran out of glue. I'm like, oh crap. Okay, do the same on the other side. I just kind of work when I'm cutting this, or when I'm building a stabilizer or elevator or stabilizer and rudder, I get my primer going, and then you can cut this too. You don't have to sand it. You can just kind of eyeball it with the plans here and make a mark like that. It's real light. Hang on a second. Focus. See that angle in there? I know, so exciting. Did you guys have a good Christmas? I didn't really get any modeling supplies or anything like that, wood kits or anything like that. I got a couple stickers for my truck. What'd you guys get for Christmas? So it looks like this is one piece. I hope it's wide enough. Well, I think we'll make it in two, because I ain't got no 4-inch wide stuff. Nice thing about scratch building or whatnot, you can this is where a handy dandy angle is going to come in, because that needs to be straight. That's pretty good. Okay. Then try to eyeball that to the center. And I'm going to go ahead and cut. Mark the outer edges here so I can get the angles in right. Yeah, I don't use this table a whole lot anymore. I would imagine a lot of this is angles and stuff. It's, you know, just to lighten the tail end up a little bit and get, you know, the fuselage will taper towards the back. Okay, let's see how that looks. A little bit of sandpaper goes a long ways. Oh yeah, there we go. Not such a tight fit anymore. Okay. Hold that for a second. And I don't worry too much about surface imperfections here or whatnot. I mean, this is all cut wood that I've cut. And then, since we got those installed, and trim our wing tip pieces here to length. Well, you know, this is going to get radius and stuff, so it doesn't matter a whole lot that it's straight. When I am doing this and I put pins in like that, then I move my holes over so I get the maximum amount of strength that I can out of it. Out of the pin holder, I don't go to the same holes twice. I don't take a lot of glue to glue this stuff together. Okay. Need to fill that in. What am I going to use here? Yeah, that'll work. Put that short so it'll fit in there. If we're a little worried about strength here in the center, always put a plate in there or whatnot. Okay, so yeah, we won't be able to see where this ends. I'll mark the other piece like so. Straight edge here. There we go. Okay. Just kind of line it up. Like I said, you could easily do this with a bandsaw or scroll saw or whatnot, but don't necessarily need to have it. I'm not going to test fit that in place because it don't matter a whole lot. We can reuse this piece here. Same technique here, just mark on there where it's got to be. Straight edge. Done. On the outside of the line. Close enough. Okay. This is how I do my stick building. I line it up on there, go to the point that I need to go to, eyeball it, score. Try to leave it in the same spot. Go a little long. I'm talking a 1/16. There you go. That. Yeah. Pretty good. Test fit. Well, you got a piece like that, throw a little glue on there. Now this is only a 2 foot by 4 foot table. It's got Homo soap on the top. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that's sound deadening material. And then it's pretty easy to teep into. I like my Homo soap because you can use it over and over again for years, and it's not like sailing towel where you got to replace it every couple of years. Try to find a cheap, a couple ceiling tiles when it's time to replace or whatever. And then you can get a 4 foot by 8 foot sheet of Homo soap for, I don't remember how much it was the last time I bought some. Yeah, like 50, 60 bucks. Something like that. It hasn't really been that long ago that I bought some new stuff. And I redid all my workbenches and I still got half of it left. Like a little CA in there since I forgot that. And all I'm doing is as I'm flipping my piece back and forth, my angles are pretty much staying the same, so that way all I gotta do is keep cutting one piece. And I'm just taking my saw, lining it up straight with that, lining up my piece, making a notch. I don't know if you can see that or not, it's right there. Cut it. Oh, a little long on that one. I did not do that on purpose. There we go. That's a nice tight fit. Tight fitting joints make for well-built models. I'm going to just get away with 2 sticks. Cool. And then, like I said on the first piece, you get your angle started. Let's see how I do. So what do you guys think of the project so far? I ain't getting getting some new subscribers, but I ain't getting a lot of comments. Trying not to make them too long, but too short. Let's start over again. That looks better. That's better. I would say in most kits you got I know SIG does it, I'm not sure about others, but I know they like to throw some, you know, at least a little bit extra wood in there for little mistakes like that. Some of them are pretty stingy on the wood though, and one little mistake could send you to the internet looking, buying some balsa wood to replace it with. Yeah, that fits. Literally just putting a little dab of glue on each joint here. There we go. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically show you this from start to finish. The elevators is just tapered balsa. I'll have to see if I have any 3/8 tapered. I don't think I have anything that big. If I don't, then I'll have to use sheet stock, and I don't know why I was thinking doing that. The other thing is you can run your saw all the way up, you know, like get as much as the saw flat against the against your inside dimension there, and that way you're making more accurate cuts. And there we go, one more piece to glue in. And there's that. So there's the basic shape. We'll get the elevator's nothing going to be that big of a deal. You know, it's just solid. And I might build the rudder first because I got to look at the plans to see what the rudder shape's going to be before I start messing with the elevator. But final sanding, and you know, smooth all your bumps out and everything. Curve your, you know, elevator stabilizer tips, I guess you call them. They're not wing tips. You know, these are going to get, you know, radius, you know, through here, just aesthetically make it a little more pleasing to the eye. taper the hinge line and all that good stuff. So, anyways, there's the stabilizer build. I know it doesn't look like much, but hey, there it is. And yep, you can definitely build without power tools. So I was hoping to, show that to you guys sometime. And heck, maybe we'll get a sport plane out playing someday and just use basic tools. I know a lot of YouTubers do that with their car builds. You don't need a plasma cutter to cut pieces. All you need is a death wheel, right? So, anyways, I'm going to get you guys on time lapse. I am going to build the rudder next, and we'll do that here next. So, anyways. All right, that took way longer than it should have. What took about 140 seconds in time lapse, I thought I saw. It took me about 20 minutes. I struggled with this piece here because of the two angles involved. So, anyways, if anybody's paying attention, that this is made out of 5/16 is what the plans call for instead of the 3/8 that I used. Basically, I don't understand why all the oddball balsa sizes in this plane. You know I don't get it. You would think it would take less time to keep less manufacturing time to keep everything kind of consistent with everything else. Like, okay, so the fuselage is 3/8 stick, stabilizer is 3/8 stick. Yeah, let's make the fin 5/16. So whatever. I didn't have any 5/16 on hand. What's new? I don't use a lot of that, so I don't ever order any of it. So I went ahead and used 3/8. If I wanted to get really, really picky about this fin, I could sand off and make it 5/16. I could have used my bandsaw, made thinned up all this 3/8 to 5/16. I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference when it comes time to flying it. I really don't. I think maybe the thicker balsa wood might give it a little better appearance. I don't. I think I said in the beginning of the video I would like to, change the shape of the fin and elevator and stuff. But the more time I spent looking at it, the more head scratching I did trying to think of a unique design that kind of falls not too far away from what the Flying King looks like. So anyways, I just went ahead and built it stock, thicker wood, and I got to put the gusset in there yet. I'll get that done, and then that ain't no big deal. And then a lot of sanding and shaping, and there. I also did not like that he just had this 1, 2, 3 sticks in the center. I don't know if it's OCD or what, but I like to keep everything kind of symmetrical. So I shortened this one down, added this one in, and then added this one in. Something like that, just kind of smooth. This one's where it's supposed to be. This one's moved down about, an inch and a half. And then I moved this one down, probably a couple inches, and then I added this top guy in there too. I think it just looks a little bit better, and that's the nice thing about, like I keep saying to you guys, if go out and buy that ARF, get that quick fix in. If it's a complicated plane and it's available, or if you like a particular manufacturer, sure, go ahead. ARF's got its place, but building, you can make as the builder. You don't have to follow the plans. You can add counterbalances and You can add counterbalances. You can change things around. You can make things thicker. You can make things thinner. I mean, it's just, it's all up to you when you're doing this kind of building. So, and I enjoy it. I think being able to change stuff on the fly is one of the nice things about it. So, anyways, I am going to end this video here. Like I said, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. It's currently today. It's I think tomorrow is New Year's Eve day. So I'm gonna try to get the fuselage, at least the halves, built before I gotta go back to work Wednesday. We'll see. I got everything here. I will probably start on it right after I get done doing this. And so anyhow, you guys have a good time. And like I said, thanks for all the new subscribers around. I hope you're getting some enjoyment, maybe learning a little bit. This ain't more of a entertainment channel, funny haha stuff. This is like let's bring back some old school modeling, and building kits, and some of the techniques that might have been lost to time, or who knows, in the future somebody like me might want to do this again, and there might not be anybody around to show people how to do stuff like this, like it was done back in the day. So anyhow, we'll end this one here, and you guys have a good week, and we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.